The girl, the ascent, and the Sisu cycle. In the eccentric, winding town of Loom, where the main clock tower stood silent, lived a girl named Anna, determined to repair it. Her task, the Loom clockwork restoration, was a dizzying, complex cliff face of rusted iron and interlocking gears. She looked up at the overwhelming climb, and a deep, quiet sense of commitment began to warm her spine. Anna recognized this initial moment of resolve as the genesis of Sisu, Stage 1, the seed. She knew the seed of true commitment was planted not in fleeting hope, but in the acknowledged rusted necessity of the task. Sisu wasn't blind optimism. It was the quiet, deliberate resolve to act after fully absorbing the difficulty, understanding that what must be done will be done, no matter how impossible the first step felt. Deep beneath her surface determination, the seed had already formed the root. This was Sisu's quiet, internal reckoning, drawing on the cultural memory of the Finnish spirit, a strength born of enduring harsh, cold climates and defending sovereignty. Anna felt the invisible roots of a strong, inner reserve, a quiet confidence born from the deep knowledge that she had more strength than she thought, having already counted the cost. The time for reckoning was done, and Stage 3, the grip, was the active application. Anna began her rhythmic ascent up the gear wall, her hands seeking purchase on the cold, damp brass and steel. The mind sent constant stop signals, fatigue, doubt, but Sisu was the neurological override. She understood it wasn't about feeling motivated. It was the conscious choice to maintain a rhythmic, forward movement when the mind begged her to pause. This was the sustained effort, the long, unglamorous middle distance where excitement fades. Sisu demanded endurance over a quick sprint, not an explosion of energy, but the quiet, steady hum of a deeply committed engine. When the whole restoration felt overwhelming, Anna knew commitment was found only in the next focused, small step, and then the next, especially when the work felt tedious and endless. With every difficult alignment, the whispering voice of doubt tried to talk her down. What if the whole thing is too broken? What if no one notices? Anna countered with the deliberate, focused action that Sisu required. She knew pushing through perceived mental limits often required this conscious override, redirecting her focus entirely to the next gear alignment, the next 5 minutes of concentrated effort. Eventually, effort transformed into Stage 4, the hold. Anna wasn't just working anymore, she was enduring the complexity. Her movements were economical, a practiced rhythm of focused endurance, a state of simply doing the difficult thing without emotional fanfare. It was the same quiet tenacity the Finnish spirit leveraged during national difficulty, uniting a populace in long-term, unglamorous reconstruction efforts. Then, with a satisfying metallic click, the final piece was perfectly seated. Stage 5, the yield. The internal reservoir was released, the necessary effort done, and the positive outcome integrated. It was not a roar of celebration, but the quiet, profound satisfaction of self-efficacy and completion. Anna knew the truest reward of Sisu was never the finished product, but the deep self-trust it built for the inevitable next challenge. Anna took a moment to reflect on the process, seeing the whole Sisu cycle from seed to yield. The positive retrospective cemented the learning. Sisu is the quiet bridge between sustained effort and lasting efficacy. She realized she hadn't just finished the restoration. She had fundamentally grown stronger in her own resolve, leaving a permanent and beautiful mark on her world, just as a life lived with courage does. Anna understood the secret of Sisu. It is not a destination, but a cyclical muscle available to everyone. Every morning, in every small, persistent choice, one can encounter a necessary challenge, the seed, activate the root, employ the grip, and enjoy the yield, making the next daunting task a little less impossible. Go find your rusted gear wall, and remember, you have more of this quiet, persistent strength in your soul than you know.